Alrighty, so we're going to dive into what this is going to look like by using professional learning with your Weave video. So this graphic is going to show you some different ways that you can use Weave video and how it's currently being used by many of our customers for their professional learning initiatives. One thing you'll see here is the ability to use this tool for a lot of different professional learning tasks. So, staff support, building community knowledge, instructor observations, software training, and instructor onboarding. The program emphasizes using playlists, orientation videos, and learner made content for a foster and collaborative, engaging learning environment. So I'm going to send a poll out, and I'm just wondering a little bit more about your experience designing and implementing professional learning. So you'll see a poll appear in about 10 seconds, and it's just going to ask you if you are a beginner, advanced, or an intermediate with just in general designing and implementing professional learning. Awesome. Thanks for everyone who's responding to the poll. It's great to see that we have um, lots of different experience levels coming to the table today, which is great. And give you about 10 more seconds to answer here. Awesome. Thanks for everyone who engaged with that poll interaction. So just diving into a few different ways that we can use accountability features that are built into playlists. So playlists are going to be learning modules that you can combine multiple interactive videos and supplementary materials to create a learning module. So a few great playlist features include a table of contents on the left-hand side. You can create modules to organize the interactive videos and supplementary resources. You're able to set minimum completion scores for interactive videos built in your playlist to ensure students have achieved mastery before moving to the next learning object. You can also set the playlist to have a locked progression, which will ensure that learners complete each object in order into completion. Lastly, we have PDF scrolling, which disables students from moving on in the next learning object until they've scrolled and read through the entire PDF. Another great thing that we offer is customized certificates. So you can enable a customized certificate of completion, which is going to allow you to customize the organizational branding, badge, signature, and a 500-character description. The learner name, training name, and the date of completion will auto-populate on that certificate. So I want to dive in and show you some different examples. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not have that showing. So I want to just go back to the slide. Sorry about that. And show you some of the accountability features. So you have that table of contents here on the left, the ability to retake and have a minimum completion score for learners, locking the progression, and then enabling the certificate for the playlist. We also have a certificate of completion that looks like this. This is the fields that will be able to be customized or auto-populate. So you'll have your branding, the badge, the learner's name, 500-character description, and signature, and then the date of completion, the name of the playlist and the student's name will auto-populate in there. So I want to go through and show you a few different examples of how this is being used for professional learning. So the first example is going to highlight a staff onboarding example. This is a thoughtfully designed resource to ensure a smooth transition for teachers as they enter into the school year or new school. It kicks off with an engaging overview video and a practical checklist to guide them through the initial onboarding tasks. They'll find embedded Google Docs serving as their central hub for all the necessary steps and information for a successful school year. What's particularly helpful is the direct integration of resources and tools, each linked to clear instructions on how to use them effectively. To further support their learning, each tool has a dedicated module packed with interactive videos and supplementary resources. From an administrator's perspective, this playlist offers a powerful advantage, the ability to track resource access. This provides invaluable data on which tools are being utilized the most and where teachers might benefit from targeted support with specific processes and procedures throughout the year. You could use this as an onboarding hub or use it as or an onboarding resource or use this as a resource hub all around the year. Our next example is going to be of a mandatory training. So this is everybody's favorite way to engage with a mandatory training because everyone gets excited about these, right? But this slide is going to demonstrate how interactivity playlists offer a solution for managing and delivering essential mandatory trainings across the districts or organization. You're going to have a centralized resource hub. Imagine a single organized playlist containing all of these training modules. Within this, you can embed those interactive videos alongside crucial resources addressing topics. For this one, this is a sexual harassment training, but also could be done with any other mandatory trainings. You'll see guided learning experiences that ensure every teacher progresses through training materials in a predetermined sequence. This guarantees that all foundational information is covered before moving forward. Once the minimum completion score is set, this feature allows us to set a benchmark for understanding. This ensures that all staff members demonstrate the necessary knowledge gained from the training. And beyond the initial training, the playlist can serve as a lasting resource by embedding guides and reference materials to provide faculty with ongoing support and easy access to important information. So another tool for ongoing learning is the teacher wants to watch a video about a new instructional strategy. Instead of just passively viewing, they can encounter a pause with clear, concise directions appearing right on the screen, guiding their understanding precisely when they need it. This is more than just a video, it's this interactive learning experience. This also embeds important resources that go along with the scope and sequence of this ELA curriculum. To extend the learning beyond the individual's experience, they can add discussion forums to allow teachers from different schools or districts to connect, share their thoughts, and learn from each other's experience all on their own time. For administrators, imagine being able to see engagement in these discussions and understand where faculty might have questions or insights. The platform provides analytics to inform future professional development efforts, making it truly data-driven. This approach makes continuous professional development truly accessible, fitting into the busy lives of educators. You can think of interactivity playlists as your canvas for creating in-depth training modules, which you can combine these engaging interactive videos with those supporting documents and web resources to create rich and multifaceted learning experiences. And then our last example for today is going to go over micro courses. And I'm actually going to show you how I go through the process of building a micro course within the platform. But quickly, just to show you what it's going to look like, as you can see, this differentiation playlist includes PDFs, websites, and interactive videos with that certificate at the end. So I'm going to jump in to the platform and show you what this will look like. So when you log in from your interactivity account, you're going to see your page of interactive videos. And to navigate to the playlist library, you're going to click playlist here on the left-hand side. To create a new playlist, you're going to click in the right-hand corner and press create playlist. This is what our playlist designer is going to look like. So if I'm going to build a micro course, I can rename it here. And I can add modules on the left-hand side to split up my material. So I might do a welcome. And you can add as many as you'd like here. So starting out, I'm going to add other, and this is where you can add a PDF, and a website embed, or a text item. I'm going to start with some directions and just do an opening to that lesson. You'll have a rich text editor here where you can go in and customize what you would like this to look like, the font, the sizing, format, all of those good things. And you even have different text colors. So this is an even more advanced rich text editor than what is in the interactive video editor, rich text. And then as you're editing, you can always use this toggle in the top right corner to toggle and see what it would look like from the preview mode. After I add in directions, I may add some of my interactive videos that I've created in here. And then press add here. You can add in as many interactive videos as you need to, so you can queue them up. And then use that add interactive video at the top. You can use this to drag and drop the order of the items in your learning module. And then I can even add in a PDF reading if I want to. And adjust the title. And a web embed. Some websites are able to be embedded. You'll see a preview like this if it is, and then you can just add that link in. I can come in here and adjust that title. And then when I'm ready, I can preview this here and see everything that I've put into my learning module. So I can see the PDF, the website, and learners who are engaging with this will be able to fully engage with this without even leaving the platform. Going back to my editor here, I can see that I can adjust this playlist color if I would like to. I can use settings like the locked progression if I would like the learners to move in order. I can add a certificate and enable that playlist certificate here. I can upload my own badge and signature and message, and then preview that certificate here. I'm also able to adjust tags and playlist visibility, just like I would in an interactive video. Tags used for internal organization, and then playlist visibility if you'd like it private to your organization or public. My recommendation for any professional learning assignments is to leave them as private, so that if this is being sent to teachers, they will not be able to see the content outside of their assignment. And then I can also save and exit or assign directly from here. So I'm going to show you how to assign outside of this. But once I'm in this here, I can assign. So we do have options to assign through learning management systems. So if you have professional learning courses within your learning management system, you can use the same assign flow that you would use when assigning to students. And we have documentation on that on our help articles. So I can send that over as well. But if you're going to assign professional learning through WeVideo, you would just come to the playlist you would like to assign using the thumbnail and then press the assign option. You'll see a page that looks like this. It's going to grab your micro course here. And then the most important thing when assigning for professional learning is to use this dropdown and adjust it from students to professional learning. So that will make sure that only teachers will be able to access this assignment. And then if you want to assign it to a class, you can assign here. When you send your learners this link, so if you're sending it to teachers, they'll have to have a teacher account to access this within your license. So when they do that, you are able to copy, send them that link, and when they log in, they'll be taken to their interactive learning module. And I'm going to stop and answer some questions in the chat and also put up my next question for you all was which use case resonated most with you? So you'll see this appear on the stage here. And looking in the chat, I see a question about your display name or firm name in Canvas. That's a great question. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think it just grabs it will grab the name that is in Canvas. I'm not sure if the affirmed name is different than the displayed name, but it will grab it based on the email. So it's by email and user ID, I believe. So I think whatever is associated with those. The rich text editor does have some different features of HTML. Let's double check here. So you can do source code if that is the question that you're asking, but there's a lot of different opportunities. You can do blocks, source code, insert links, tables, and then use these variety of formatting tools as well. The videos can be created in WeVideo, or they can also be from YouTube, Vimeo. We partner with BowClips, and if you have any private video host integration, they can come from there as well. But if you can upload any MP4 into WeVideo and bring that in as well. All right, give you about 10 more seconds on this poll. Awesome. Thanks so much for engaging with that. Now, I want to show a few resources that are available to you all. So we do have an infographic that is in the slides that's specifically for interactivity playlists. So you'll see some different things in here, and this is going to be for playlists in general, but you'll see professional learning included on there as well. We also have our support center where you can see a variety of our other resources that are available to you, which I'm going to outline a few today. One is our onboarding page. This is going to be for basics of getting started with the platform. So you'll have interactivity. This is going to go through mostly interactive video creation, but there'll be good takeaways in there as well. Oh, and I'm not sharing my screen again. I'm so sorry about that. So this is our interactivity playlist infographic, which is great to share with people that you may think be interested in playlists. We also have our help center where you're going to see a variety of different resources, some that I'm going to go through today. This is our onboarding page for getting started with the platform. It's going to have basics with videos and articles that scaffold and help you get started with the platform. We have our WeVideo Academy, our video library page. And then for live support, we have 2 back to school webinars coming up on September 10th, What's New with WeVideo. And then September 18th, we're going to go deep into WeVideo templates. So you can register for either of those at wevideo.com/events. And then lastly, our live support. We have office hours twice a week where you can get one-on-one live help with a member of our team. So you'll see an infographic linked in the notes here, but you can just click the join here link at those specific times and you'll be brought into a Google Meet where you can get that support. All right. Would love to open the floor for any questions that you may have. And I'm going to work on getting our winner picked out for today's swag giveaway. All righty. I'm going to spin the wheel. Awesome. Tara, if you're still here, could you drop your email in the chat for me? And if Tara is not here, then we will pick a different winner. But if Tara, if you're here, go ahead and drop your email in the chat so I can coordinate you getting your swag box. Awesome. Thanks so much for attending and engaging with our webinar today. If anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out to our team at success@wevideo.com. But I look forward to seeing you all at webinars soon. Thanks, everybody. You're so welcome, Chris. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Melissa.